Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today we are talking gourmands. Now, if you are familiar with me and my channel, you'll know that I love gourmands, but I don't tend to gravitate towards true or literal gourmands. However, with most notes and fragrance profiles, there will be exceptions. From my entire perfume collection, these are my most gourmand. Starting with the fragrance that actually inspired this video, Lush Chelsea Morning. This perfume smells absolutely delicious. I was actually out a couple of weeks ago with a friend of mine and we were passing by Lush. She is the biggest Lush fan and I was telling her I recently purchased one of their perfumes and she's like, oh, can we pop in really quick so I can smell that? And she's not the biggest gourmand lover either, but she loved it. There's something just really addictive about this perfume. And personally, it's been my favorite citrusy vanilla that I've come across. At its core, this is a warm, gooey butterscotch perfume. All of those ingredients that make up butterscotch, you get those qualities. You get this smooth, buttery facet, caramelized brown sugar, definitely has like a deep caramel sweetness to it. It has a prominent vanilla sweetening things up. It also has tonka bean, and then there's a lemon myrtle note to bring in this bright, sunny character, and it just cuts through these sweet gourmand notes a bit. It also has a touch of soft, warm spices. Eric says that this perfume also makes him think of like warm ginger snap cookies. Absolutely delectable and scrumptious. It gets my sweet tooth going, and I get about 6 hours with moderate projection. Then we have Venecstasy X from Lorenzo Puzzaya. This has, let me list it off, bourbon vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, Tahitian vanilla, black vanilla husk, vanilla pod. So there's no doubting we've got vanilla right here. And it is giving vanilla, truly. But don't expect a singular vanilla experience. Although it's not listed, I absolutely detect a chocolatey tone to this scent. I'm gonna tell you right now what this smells like. Irish cream. It is giving Irish cream Bailey's vibes. If you have tried Irish cream cold foam on your coffee, you already know what this smells like. So it's that blend of chocolatey vanilla, has that lactonic presence, and also has a bit of a boozy undertone. It also has caramel, tonka bean. This is a dense, rich gourmand. There is oud listed in here. It adds to the richness and the depth of the scent, but it doesn't smell woody at all to me, and I also don't pick up on any sort of animalic properties from this. If you're a fan of Irish cream and you want to smell like that, I would sample this. And I get great performance out of this. It lasts all day with a stronger projection. Next is Deep in Desire Yacht from EBK. Chris from the Perfume Nest turned me on to this one. Now, Chris has influenced quite the number of perfume purchases for me. I want to say that for myself, this was one of her best. This is one of the most show-stopping fruity gourmands I have put my nose on. I was floored. When I tell you floored, smelling this for the first time, I still feel that way. It's also my personal favorite from their brand. Deep in Desire Yacht smells like bursting, juicy, sweet blueberries. It's black grapes that are listed, and some people do smell black grapes, and then other people, like myself, get more blueberry from it. I do love a blueberry vibe, but I also feel like it's difficult to get right because a lot of the time, to me, it comes off not very refined, syrupy, more juvenile. So there's few that I've fallen in love with. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I wouldn't change a thing about it. This is giving you the experience of a jam-packed full blueberry muffin, and I mean overload on the blueberries. So you're not getting a ton of like that carby, bready quality. It's got those, classic big sugar crystals on top, some smooth hazelnut shavings on top with then a side of tea. So it's got this beautiful fresh quality coming through. There's also bergamot and grapefruit peels. I don't get a harsh citrusy experience from this at all. So it doesn't bring in a zesty quality at all. It just adds to the freshness, the juiciness, and there's just a pinch of wood and dark chocolate in there. It is so mouth-watering, so yummy. Every now and then I will come across a sample of perfume that just blows my mind. Like my world just broadens a bit with the possibilities of where perfume can go. That's how I felt smelling this for the first time. Now I can tell you Floreiku's One Umbrella for Two is very similar. Love that one also. But I recommend Deep in Desire Yacht over that, not only because this has better performance, but it's also not as expensive in comparison. But yeah, I get all day wear with strong projection. Next up is Essence Vanille from Marseille. This isn't a complex note profile, but it smells completely original to other vanillas on the market. It only has vanilla, coriander, and key lime listed. Personally, I struggle to pick up coriander. For me, it's front and center, of course, vanilla. It's a super creamy vanilla. It honestly smells lactonic to me. To me, this is giving whipped vanilla mousse all the way. I'm getting that textural quality, the lactonic presence. It's giving custard, a bit of a buttery feel. And then you have the key lime coming through, which definitely takes on a dessert-like tone, like the inside of a key lime pie. So it's not lime zest, it's not punchy. So if you like the idea of that, mainly vanilla mousse, secondary key lime pie, I would give this a try. And I get about 6 hours with the softer projection. If you want to smell like marshmallows, by the way, I'm very excited because I feel like marshmallow is trending. I'm seeing more and more perfumes being released that have marshmallow featured as a note. Qissa Delicious from Paris Corner. This is one of the most photorealistic marshmallow perfumes I've smelled. Eric and I drove down to his mom's house over the holidays, and this is one of the perfumes I brought with me for the occasion during that week that I wanted to smell like an absolute holiday marshmallow treat. And did I? Qissa Delicious really embodies the texture of whipped cream and marshmallows. It has that powdery outer coating. It has the airy fluffiness. It also features vanilla. There's dark chocolate, which to me comes off like cocoa powder. It has a supporting creamy coconut. I personally don't find the coconut to be loud. And then there's a fluffy musk in the base. This does list orange in the top notes. Myself, I don't smell orange at all. I did when I first got this perfume. I got it for like a fleeting moment in the opening, a touch of it. Now I can't smell it at all. But yeah, it's really fun. And I get about 5 hours moderate projection. I have another absolutely insane fruity gourmand. This is Granita from Aziri Paris. Honestly, I think that if this perfume was launched from a popular, well-known fragrance brand, this would be viral by now. They just launched last year. This was their debut fragrance. What a way to come out swinging. Best melon perfume I've ever smelled. Sometimes I feel like I get more honeydew melon from it. Other times I feel like I get more cantaloupe. Either way, I am here for it. This smells so juicy and ripe, and it's also giving candied fruits. It is melon at the forefront, and then right behind it, peach. It also has exotic fruits and passion fruit listed. Man, it is something. I love that this is a perfume that has a melon note that lasts throughout the life of the wear. A lot of the time I feel like there's a softer melon, or it's quite fleeting, or you get more of like a melon rind. It also doesn't go funky or south on my skin. Some melons I feel like can go that way, so I'm very excited about this. By the way, also, if you have Oro Verde from House of Beau, layer it right now. So not only is there a bunch of sweet fruit in here, there's also vanilla and caramel. They just add to this candied quality, and I get about 5 hours with softer projection. Next, from Guerlain, Gourmand Coquin, now renamed Feve Gourmande. This, out of the entire list, I think smells the most refined, the most elegant. This is a chocolate perfume, and even if you don't usually gravitate towards those profiles, this could be the one to change your mind, because I know there are people who don't normally like chocolate perfumes who love Feve Gourmande. This is powdered chocolate. It smells deeper than a milk chocolate, but it's not so dark or like bitter at all, like an intense dark chocolate. It has a beautiful elevated sweetness where it absolutely smells yummy, but it's not sugar overload. It's a true gourmand, but it's not heavy or dense. I feel like I get some vanilla from this as well. And then there's a very smooth rum, giving it a boozy twist. There are soft, spicy notes. So if spices are challenging for you, I wouldn't be worried about that with this one, because it's not like boom, like pepper, cinnamon, anything loud in any way. It's such a high quality, well blended fragrance, and it smells so much more special and unique than like what I'm describing. Like I can't even put into words how this smells exactly. It's really something to experience, because to me, it really just has a magical quality to it. It smells incredibly romantic. It has such a magnetic presence to it. This is one of Eric's favorite perfumes on me, and it's also one of my most complimented fragrances, and I get about 6 hours moderate projection. Naturally, this was going to be on the list. Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana. I won't go on long about it because a lot of people are familiar with it, but I have to mention it for anyone new, and because it absolutely, of course, suits the category. This profile has become quite popular. This vanilla, caramel, musky DNA. There's a lot of perfumes on the market in this family, but for me, Bianco Latte takes the cake. There's just something about Bianco Latte that made this the yes perfume for me. The love, the one that clicked with me. This is so addictive, and truly this is one for the gourmand lovers. Warm, very sweet vanilla caramel explosion. There's also coumarin and honey. Personally, I don't really smell honey. I feel like it just adds to the texture, if you will. It is so cozy. It performs like a beast, and to me smells like warm, slightly gooey sugar cookies and buttercream frosting. All day wear, strong projection. Last but not least is this boozy chocolate apricot deliciousness. Dulce Diablo from Narcotica. It smells exquisite, like luxury Italian dessert bar. I picture this extravagant chocolate fountain, fancy crystal glasses, rum, cognac, candied fruits, fresh fruit tarts, and I don't even enjoy typically like an apricot chocolate combo, but this just hit different. It's rich, it's decadent, also has a good dose of vanilla, there's tonka bean, a touch of honey, and I appreciate the boozy notes and bit of sandalwood anchoring this fragrance. It's truly gourmand, but it's an elevated gourmand. And this has great performance. I get all day wear with a strong projection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.